how do you feel about your personal security online?
That's a big concern. For instance, I mean, my crypto account was hacked into. If there's codes, source codes, it can always be broken into. And so that's a big problem. And hackers are finding more and more intelligent ways to get by it. The most harmless little question that they ask on Facebook or any other social medias, they're actually, some of them are hackers, just getting information, like solving a puzzle. And as soon as you solve the puzzle, they're into you, right? Same with answering a phone with the unknown number. You know, as soon as you pick it up, they're in your phone. And that recently happened to me lately as well.
Not very good. I had my Facebook account hacked and couldn't get back into it. I only got back into it because I knew somebody on Instagram who worked at Facebook. And one of our business pages has gotten hacked. Like, it's so not great.
If I had something to hide, I would stay offline. I don't have a lot of confidence in security there, but we monitor it very closely, and if something goes south on us, we're ready to react to it. Can't do much more than that, really.
For the most part, I feel fairly confident. I happen to work for a software company, so maybe that gives me a false sense of security, no pun intended, but for the most part, I'm not too worried about it.
We do everything online, and we've never had an issue with it, so
Yeah.
we're going to continue doing that.
I feel good about it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there is much security, to be honest. Probably everything's out there online, so like all our personal info and yeah.
Every time I download a new app on the App Store, a pop-up comes on, ask app like not to track, and it pretty much like states like you're being tracked everywhere you're going.
Yeah.
And even with Snapchat, you can stalk Snap Maps and see where all your friends are at the exact moment. So it's not ideal.
Yeah, it's a scary feeling, but technology is so involved in our lives. It's kind of hard to try to like lean away from something like that.
It's a little bit hard to answer this question because like always you have scammers and stuff, emails. If you sign up to any like apps or something, always you need to be sure like the website is secure and everything. Especially when you need to purchase online and use your Visa or your debit card.
There is no personal online security.
Can you explain why you say that?
I just think our privacy is, we don't have any privacy. They can do and see whatever they want.
My personal security online, I'm more comfortable with that than I am with the government and big tech sharing information about me.
Okay, madam?
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the online information. I'm concerned. We always hear about hacks and leaks and data breaches, and it does bother me.
Well, I've certainly been hacked a few times over the last year, so I'm cautious about opening certain emails. And yeah, I think we have to be pretty vigilant about being hacked. I trust my institutions, and I'm careful about who I sign up with as a result of needing to trust them.
Funny you should mention that. I just had to cancel my credit card yesterday because it was hacked, and no idea when, but got a statement and noticed that there were charges. Then they started like $2, then $10, then $20, and $50 that started coming in, so I had to cancel my credit card. And that's probably the second time in a year that I've had to cancel that credit card. And at work, we've had our website hacked, and we've had to deal with the security systems on that. Cybersecurity to me is big. And more and more as we allow ourselves, all our phones to connect and all these talking and Alexa and everything else is opening things up. And I don't think people understand how open all their information is. I just assume that everybody knows everything I'm doing. And that's the assumption I make now.
Oh, recently I'm not comfortable with that, and I'm not secure. And I have to worry about it and think more than 5 times, should I do that or not? But banking, I think, is better than the other things.
I would say I put no effort into that, and I'm very vulnerable from a personal security standpoint, and that's on me. It's not something I worry about, but I probably should.
Well, pretty good, but I was hacked once, an online bank, and they got into my account. It was refunded by the bank. But it happens. It does happen. Even no matter how secure you are, people can find a way in. So yeah.
Okay, and you, how do you feel about your online security?
I trust my bank so far, but I think we are really very behind on cybersecurity, and we should be up to date with what we can do as consumers.
I think it's good, but every time I use my phone, I always see those tips on, you should turn this off to stop the tracking. But I feel it's pretty safe because I just use everything online with my credit card, and my dad always taught me, he's like, hey, if someone's going to steal your information, credit card company's going to back you up. So I use my credit card first, because my debit card, that's my money. I gamble with other people's.
I feel like I'm safe, but now that everything is going on with the war over in Ukraine, and there's a lot more cyber hackers and stuff like that, but a lot more cyber companies are hiring people to make stronger, like, firewalls, I guess, to protect from digital hacking. And now that also like banks and stuff, everything's switching over to cryptocurrency. So I feel that it's going to get a lot more secure online.
I don't trust it. I'm very leery. I watch what I do. I try to change my my codes and that.
I think it's something we give up too easily, I suppose. I know foreign governments can use it against us, and corporations can benefit from it.
There's smarter people than me out there, I know that. I just try to constantly change my password, and my work requires me to do that, so I do the same at home, just as much as possible, just constantly change it.
For what I use it for, I find it's pretty secure. You know, I don't do a lot of online shopping or anything like that, so yeah, no, what I use it is good.
Everybody's got to be careful on there. I personally haven't had a problem yet, but it's definitely getting a lot worse. And since COVID had happened, it seems to be a lot more people are at home and coming up with their own scams, so you got to be careful.